Dennis, I want you to look at this photo.
Let me see. Oh, okay. It's LeBron.
And a bunch of other kids.
I don't know any of these other kids.
What if I told you that one of the kids in that photo is the reason why LeBron James chose the Philadelphia 76ers?
You're kidding, right?
Not joking. One of those kids, who actually is another Ohio basketball legend, is the man who convinced LeBron James to choose the Sixers over the Cavs, over the Heat, over the Warriors, over everybody.
Who is this?
This man became the GM of the 76ers less than 2 months before he convinced LeBron to do this.
Oh my God. This guy's doing damage already.
He was the GM for the Cavs in 2022. He built the roster that the Cavs were pitching to LeBron to bring him back home. And they left to Philly and took that plan with him.
Wow.
His name is Mike Gansey, and he's known LeBron for a long time, as you can tell in that photo. His story is pretty interesting. You got to hear this. So Mike grew up in a town in Ohio called Olmsted Falls. I grew up like 30 minutes away from this place.
Wow.
He was a hooper. He was known as this hard-nosed, grinded-out player. He was All-State 3 times in high school. He's the all-time leading scorer to this day in Olmsted Falls history. Scored almost 2,000 points in his high school career.
Damn.
He was the Division II Player of the Year in his senior year, and he was also second place for Mr. Ohio basketball that year.
Second place too?
LeBron James. Wow. So he knew LeBron, never played against LeBron, but he knew him. And that photo shows it. They were hooping around the same time. They were prospects around the same time. Obviously, the careers went totally different ways, but we know today they came back together. He went to West Virginia, played college hoops there, and then he went pro between the NBA D-League and Europe. So he bounced around, played for both, and he retired in 2011.
Okay.
Now, 2011 is an interesting year. That's a year that means a lot for LeBron. It was the 2010-11 season when LeBron played his first year with the Miami Heat. It was less than a year after he left Cleveland, and he was in the NBA Finals for the first time with the Heat.
Yep.
And that year was the year that Mike Gansey retired and got a job with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Wow.
He started out as a scout, and he became the man, the guy who ran Cleveland's G League affiliate team, the Cleveland Charge. And he ran it well. You know, he was a player, didn't have a huge professional career, big prospect, but he walks into this job and he immediately delivers. 5 straight years, he led the Cleveland Charge to the G League playoffs, immediately making an impact. In 2017, he won the G League Executive of the Year award. He was immediately making a name for himself. And that's when the Cavs realized, let's bring him up. Let's bring him up. Let's bring him to our scouting team. Let's bring him to our front office for the main Cavaliers. Now, in 2017, when he won that award and he got moved up to the Cavs front office, LeBron was in Cleveland at that time. LeBron saw him succeed with the Charge, saw him move up in the Cavs organization. This was after LeBron won that championship in Cleveland in 2016, and then Mike wins this award in 2017. So LeBron's known this guy now for over 15 years.
Yeah.
So Mike's seen LeBron leave Cleveland, come back to Cleveland where he's there now, win the championship for Cleveland, seen his whole career. And then LeBron actually did the same for him. Saw him go through his pro career, saw him come back and find a new career in the NBA and work his way up in the Cavaliers. And suddenly, they're both watching each other succeed. And there's a reason why this photo surfaced recently.
Why?
So Mike has a brother. His name's Steve.
Okay.
Steve's kind of involved. Steve Gansey has talked to the media about Mike before. He told us this story about how there was a summer in Cleveland. You know, this was before Mike was hired by the Cavs. It was their first stint when LeBron was there. After the game, LeBron was in that tunnel where all the players and the players' families are hanging out and everything.
Yeah.
And Mike's like walking through that tunnel. He's not part of the team just yet. One of LeBron's people, he's talking to them and he's walking the opposite direction. One of his people says, hey, that's Gans. And LeBron walks across 100 feet in the opposite direction where his people were going to say what's up to Mike Gansey.
Wow.
There was this respect between those two that LeBron felt comfortable around him for a long time. And for a long time, Maybe because he was a player who was at the same era as LeBron, but Mike had LeBron's respect. And if you have LeBron's respect, you're probably a respected GM for a lot of different people in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably respected by agents, you're respected by other front offices, you're respected by players. You're a guy who has relationships that matter. Mike Gansey was that guy, and he was a huge part of the Cavaliers. When he became GM in 2022, that was the summer that they got Donovan Mitchell. That was the beginning of this new era, the greatest non-LeBron era in Cavs history.
Yeah.
And he stepped into that and did that with Kobe Altman and Dan Gilbert. It was Mike's brother, Steve, who told that story about LeBron walking up to him in the tunnel. It was Steve who leaked that photo to the media and posted about it during LeBron's free agency.
Oh.
Steve, Mike, these guys have been planting seeds in a garden that everybody was saying Cavs, Heat, Warriors, and these guys were doing their own PR work and behind the scenes relationship building that we had no idea was gonna grow into what it became.
For sure. Wow.
So here we are. Mike Gansey, at the end of the 25-26 season, gets a new job. Nobody can hide it anymore, what this guy brings to the front office. The Philadelphia 76ers, they were in a rough spot this year. We saw them drowning with the Paul George contract. Joel Embiid, one of the highest paid players in the NBA, can't make it to half a season.
They got swept by the Knicks.
I don't think anybody saw a light at the tunnel for the Sixers. They fired their GM mid-season after he traded Jared McCain.
Yep.
In what world do we imagine the Sixers will turn it around in just a few months? But they made one decision. On May 30th, 2026, they hired Mike Gansey. And Mike Gansey made one move that changed everything in the NBA. His first move as a full GM of the 76ers.
Yep.
And you know this move.
He took my guy.
Jaylen Brown. You know, the day LeBron made his decision to go to Philly, Shams, when he went on live TV, he told everybody, Philly wasn't even in the running until Jaylen Brown came to the picture.
Oh, I see.
Mike Gansey created an opening for Philadelphia that just did not exist before. A team under Daryl Morey that was floundering, that seemed like it didn't really have a future with the Paul George and Embiid contracts.
Yeah.
Suddenly, they're a dark horse in the LeBron sweepstakes. Everybody saw homecoming. Everybody saw LeBron Steph. Nobody saw Philly except Mike Gansey. Not only does he bring in Jaylen Brown and create that opening, he also got off the Paul George contract. He got off of a contract that's, most teams are not gonna want that contract.
Right.
He got off of it. That's the first thing he was able to do. Insane accomplishment already. The next thing he does also hurts the Cavaliers. He goes out and he signs Dean Wade. Dean Wade was their starter for a majority of the NBA playoffs. Dean Wade is a versatile 6'10", 1-5 defender.
Oh, yeah.
He's somebody that, especially off your bench, you could really use.
Oh, yeah.
Mike took him from Cleveland. How did he do it? How did he suddenly take on Philadelphia, a team that most GMs wouldn't want to touch? He walks into them and turns them into a landing destination for the greatest player of this generation. This guy did this.
He's doing the impossible.
This is the reason why he got hired. The Sixers looked at this guy, they saw his relationships. They trusted his relationships with Rich Paul, LeBron, and Clutch Sports. Tyrese Maxey, a Clutch Sports athlete. That's huge. You know, the Cavs, the Heat, the Warriors, other than Draymond, they don't have Clutch Sports athletes. Mike Gansey leveraged that connection and earned Rich Paul and LeBron's trust through Tyrese Maxey. But he's using Maxey, Embiid, Edgecombe, leveraging their talent better than anybody we've seen in a long time for the Sixers organization to bring in LeBron. And I mentioned, you know, all this talk, all this reporting, these claims. Oh, the Cavs need to go get AD or Kyrie to bring LeBron. Oh, Pat Riley's gonna land another plane and get Giannis and LeBron. Like, all these things were and what was really happening was somebody who was leveraging real connections.
Yep.
This guy, through savvy, on the ground, personal connections, was outplaying all media momentum. He did something that nobody thought was really possible. The Sixers had an 8% chance to land LeBron.
Wow.
Miami had a 45% chance. Nobody understood if the Sixers did this, how they could do this. Mike Gansey did, and he figured it out in less than 2 months after getting the job. I gotta thank him. He made the Cavs a better team. I hate him now because of what he just did, but you can't really blame him. This was the last LeBron free agency frenzy. This is it. Every single summer, the entire league is just, he just has him. He just has the league in his hands like this, and we're all just waiting. This wait felt even longer. Every week, crazy, false reporting, guessing, speculating, hoping. The Philadelphia 76ers, before they acquired Jaylen Brown, had a plus 7,000 in odds to win the 2027 championship. After Jaylen Brown, it went down to plus 2,000. And now after LeBron, it's at plus 900. They are tied for the third highest odds to win the next championship. 2 months ago, where they would finish in the East, we were not sure. Now, it is hard to imagine anybody other than the Knicks coming close to this team. I don't know what happened to the Eastern Conference, man. And you know what? He's not even gonna live in Philly. He's gonna live in New York and take helicopters.
Oh yeah, the East is interesting.
Super interesting. If you're a high school hooper, and maybe you're not good enough to go to the NBA and do crazy things in the NBA, let me tell you, Mike Gansey is proof that you can. Mike Gansey is proof that you can carve your name into history, that you can work your way and then get an opportunity that within 2 months puts your name alongside the greatest player of a generation. You can be the reason that you can change the trajectory of an organization worth over $5 billion. You can go from somebody in the NBA D League to becoming the GM of the year.
Just like that.
Just like that. It's crazy how long you have to grind and how far that light at the tunnel may seem. But if you go through it and you build the right relationships and you trust the work and follow your passion and take that opportunity, you never know how quickly your life can change. And it's incredible how quickly he just changed the NBA.
Yeah. Wow. It is crazy.
The Sixers could win the championship.
They could.
LeBron James is going to end his career in Philadelphia. And that guy in the photo standing right next to him is the reason why.
Yeah.
And he was on the Cavs. The Cavs had the guy who got LeBron. They did it up with LeBron. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this could even happen, bro. It's whatever, man. Whatever.
The James Harden effect.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Cavs did not have enough things that LeBron wanted. They didn't have enough to leverage outside of Donovan Mitchell and the homecoming thing.
Yeah.
Mike Gansey saw more leverage in Philadelphia when nobody else did.
Yep. Mike Gansey had to trust the work, and we had to trust the process.
This is crazy. The process actually worked.
It worked.
They got LeBron.
They might win a championship.
Oh my God.
Joel Embiid.
Oh my God.
Maybe he'll get one.
Oh my God. They trusted the process.
The process was long though.
It was a long process.
It was a long process.
They did it though.
But I think it's working.
Oh my gosh. They actually got LeBron and trust the process. If you enjoyed this episode of Balcony Ball, like and subscribe. You can check out our other episodes right here. They come out every Sunday. And as always, we will see you in the next episode.